with Christians in general. Um, I think Satan constantly tries new ways of triggering you sexually, trying to connect what before triggered you sexually to something more, um, uh, to a different, to have a connection to it. I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like the hypnotic doctors, they could kind of connect something, hypnotize you and connect it, something like a word or something to your sexuality. And when someone says that word, it triggers you and sexually. You have a sexual impulse, you have a release of dopamine or sexual. Anyway, just when investigators, ICE or whoever, um, haven't had no formal training, I haven't went through no ICE or FBI or whatever, even though it seems my family has been connected with the government. I don't know, but if you're investigating porn and it could be anything. I mean, say a guy's gets trained on artificial intelligence and big tech to like bondage and something. He was a political leader, something that would embarrass him politically. Um, so they would do that stuff. They'd target him and try to over time make him such. And when you're an investigator and you're doing things, of course you're human. You get triggered sexually. So at time like I just did a minute ago, I seen like what it looks like a little girl, and but she looked like she was in a school, but she did something weird and she fell over. A guy came over, a dressed guy like a teacher, so I don't know, and he pulled her and she had a one of those devices in her. She was fully dressed, but had a device sticking out of her. And like, wow, is this socially acceptable? Okay, so I'm a little bit triggered sexually, like, oh, you know, being a virgin and being isolated, and this overt sexual stuff, little triggers. So I'm gonna cast out lust, and you don't have to. When you use the name of the Lord, I cast you out. You don't have to yell or anything. Just, I bind you and I cast you out in Jesus' name. Lust, I bind you and I cast you out in Jesus' name. Lust, I bind you and I cast you out in Jesus' name. Take a minute. If you get triggered sexually and you're a professional and that's what you have to do. Um, for me, it may be permissible. I can say, hey, I have the right heart. I'm good with God. If I did something sexual, I'm a king. If I masturbated, I'm a virgin. God said I could, but ultimately, to other Christians you got to live by faith in every word that proceeds from God's mouth. And if you're an investigator and you want to go the Yeshua Party's way, and you're dealing with porn and that, just when you get triggered, take a minute. Walk away from your work and kind of just fight that feeling, cast it out, and take a minute. And you can, if you have to, and go back and keep going and just keep doing that. And take a moment and walk away from it. It'll save your life.